welcome back to my channel. If you're just new here, I'm Honey, and I've been doing a lot of videos about help during this pandemic. I have videos on how to apply for CRB or EI, and I have videos on how to create your CRA account, my MSCA account. And lately, I've been doing a couple of short videos addressing only one concern, so you don't have to watch the whole video of my updates and only to find out that you just need one information from that whole video, so or maybe like 1 minute of that whole video. So I'm doing mini videos of only one concern, I mean focus on one concern, so you don't have to watch all my updates. Today, my focus will be about the CERB questions because I've been getting a lot of questions about whether to do biweekly report and if you need ROE, and some questions about can I work part-time and all these other stuff. So first, let's start with, and then somebody also asked me which one is better and what is the eligibility for EI and the CRB. Although EI right now is really CRB, but I realized also that I did mention in my past videos that I said even those who are EI eligible can apply for CRB. So I will be flashing on your screen right now what is the difference between the EI and CRB. So the EI has more qualifying factor to avail, like they need hours, like 600, you've worked 600 hours in the past year before you can apply for EI. It has more, and anyway, I will be putting it on the screen. So EI has more qualifying factor, while CERB is simple, plain and simple. You lose your job or you're sick and you were earning at least $5,000 in the past 12 months or the past year, and there wasn't really any mention about how many hours you've worked. And right now, currently, even if you're earning $1,000 per month, you can still apply for CRB. So CRB is plain and simple. You just want to put it out right away, so there's not much qualifying factors. So the biggest difference between the CRB and the EI would have been the amount of money you will be receiving, because for CRB it's flat on $500 per week, whether or not you are entitled for the full EI benefit, which would have been $573, or even if you are supposed to be getting less than $500 from EI. So the good thing about CRB is it doesn't also limit your eligibility or your qualifying term, like the amount of weeks you can get from EI. So everyone who is getting CRB right now can still apply for EI and can still enjoy however many weeks EI is offering to whoever needs it. So to address that is a question about CEI or CRB. So now, about the bi-weekly report. So what I have understood from all my readings throughout the questions and answer portion, which I will also be putting the link, I will put the link down below my video so that you can also look it up yourself, because you might have a concern that I won't be able to discuss today or in this video. From March 15 onwards, all EI applications related to COVID-19 is treated as CERB. So if you applied in Services Canada for EI or CERB from March 15 onwards, like up until today, you have to do your bi-weekly report to continue getting money or to continue getting benefits. Now, if you applied in CRA, you don't have to do a bi-weekly report. You just have to reapply every time the period for the next period is open for application, and you can just see it on your CRE account every time. When you go there, it would say it's open for the next application. I hope I answered I clarified that about the bi-weekly report. And now about other questions. So ROE, you don't need any ROE for the CRB. However, if you've already used up your 16 weeks in CRB, because CRB is only offering payment for 16 weeks. If you've used up that 16 weeks, then you can, if you're still not back at work related to COVID-19, like if your workplace isn't open yet or whatever, for whatever reason related to COVID-19, then you can apply for the EI. And probably that's a time that they will be needing your ROE. And you can ask, so if your employer refuses to give you an ROE, there is a application online. When you submit your EI application, there will be a portion there that will say how to request ROE from your employer and to advise Services Canada why they don't give you the ROE. So that's for the ROE. But right now, if you're still within the 16 weeks of the CRB, you don't need the ROE. So don't worry if you don't see your ROE yet. You'll still keep getting the benefits until the 16 weeks is over. And then another question about part-time. Yes, you can, Canada, in right now, currently, they are allowing people who are earning $1,000 per month to get the CERB benefit still. So even if you are working part-time and you are just getting 1,000 or below, you can still get the CERB. Access code. If you don't get the access code for your bi-weekly report, I have a video of that. Please just look it up. It's entitled Where to See Your Access Code If You Didn't Get It in the Mail. If you have any other concerns, if you make mistakes with your report or any other, let's say there was a question about not getting any, like Services Canada in the MSCA, it was saying that payment was already issued but he didn't get any money. So unfortunately, I have no idea how to resolve that other than to call the Services Canada. And I know Services Canada is so busy, so my other option would be to make a service request form. And I do have a video of that as well, the service request form, which was entitled What to Do If I Can't Get Through Services Canada. So please look it up, and it has a very detailed steps on how to get a service request form. Service request form is an email, or you submit that form with your concerns. Just make sure you don't give out any personal information like your SIN number or any access code or whatever. And Services Canada will call you back. Or in our case, in my husband's case, I did submit the service request form asking why he didn't get payment after a month of applying, and a week after we got the payment. So I guess that was our answer. We didn't get the call back, but we got the payment. So for those who are in the same situation, that might be the only option you have right now. And then there was also a way where you can get for those people who are wondering about how to access your MSCA right now through your CRA, because you don't have the CRA code, because that's the easiest way to access MSCA right now if you don't have the EI access code. So if you don't have the EI access code and you want to see your MSCA accounts, you will know why you are getting this much pay, or if you need to do your bi-weekly report, you can go to MSCA through CRA. And from CRA, if you don't have the CRA code, there is an easy way to do it. You can call the number. I will put this on the screen right now. You can call this number and they will give you your CRA code through the mail. So do that, and then that will be quicker. So as soon as you get that in the mail, your CRA code, then you can go inside your MSCA, which I also made a video of that on how to go to MSCA through CRA. It was a video entitled Where to Access EI Access Code If Not in the Mail. So look it up as well, because I was showing there how to go to MSCA through CRA. If you have not already applied to Employment Insurance or CRB, find more information on the eligibility criteria and how to apply by contacting our automated telephone service 1-833-966-2099. So this number is really easy to reach. I called them and I was able to get to an agent in just like 10 minutes maybe of waiting. That was quick. So, but however, they cannot really pull up your private information. They don't have any access to anyone's information, anyone's status. They can only answer you on what to do. So if you have these certain concerns, they can tell you, okay, you go there and go that, do this and do that. But if you have questions, will be very case specific to you. They can't really look up, like say asking why didn't I get payment and stuff like that. They won't be able to answer you because they don't know. They can't see your record, so they won't be able to assess why you are not getting the payment yet. Also a question about she cannot go back to work because she didn't go back to work because she has immunocompromised due to asthma. So she was asking if will that be considered as quitting her job because she didn't go back to work. And she said she has a medical certificate. She has a prescription from the doctor to be be socially distant from. So, anyways, there is I will be showing this on the screen as well. There is a part here in the CRP question and answer portion, and the question says, am I eligible for the CERB even if my job is still there, but I don't feel comfortable going to work as a result of risk associated with COVID-19? For example, what if I have someone at home who has a compromised immune system and I cannot risk infecting them? So again, so the answer was that you cannot voluntarily quit your job. However, if you are concerned about the safety of your working condition, you should discuss the situation with your employer. So I just told her, as long as your employer understands why you cannot go to work, because for me, in my understanding, it has to be an agreement between you and your employer. As long as your employer understands that you have this medical condition and you have the medical certificate to prove it, then it shouldn't be a problem. It should be a proof that you cannot go back to work because of the coronavirus. Am I eligible to apply for if I volunteered? Are you eligible to apply for CRP if you volunteer to be temporarily laid off by the employer to help them manage the pressures on their business? So yeah, so that's exactly what our case is. We are on voluntary layoff because there was really nothing for us. So yes, you are eligible for the CRP if you are laid off as a result for the reasons related to COVID-19, even if you maintain your attachment with the employer. You are already receiving employment insurance benefits. You will continue to receive these benefits until the end of your benefit period. You cannot exceed the employment insurance system to apply for the Canada Emergency Response Benefit, because I know of some people who are receiving less than $500 from EI right now because they were on EI before the before the pandemic happened, but unfortunately they cannot exceed this employment insurance benefit yet until it's over, and then they can apply for CRB until this October 3, 2020. If you were laid off for reasons not related to COVID-19 and you have exhausted your EI regular benefits but you're unable to find work due to COVID-19, you are still eligible to get your CERB. I think that's about it. Those are the only questions so far that I have received. I hope this answers your questions. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for supporting my channel. I am nearing my goal of having this channel monetized, so if you can help me share my videos. Also, some of your friends might be needing some of the informations I'm sharing. So I hope you're well and safe and getting what you need right now. Have a good day.